Welcome back. We are here with part 9 of our high school years Let's Play, and Suzu is now telling everyone that she's pregnant. And you know what? It's going over pretty well, actually. Although I think that the parents are like, excuse you, children. You know, you're step siblings. So, also, I don't know how the parents' relationship tanked it. I'm really not sure what happened there, but I'm going to fix it. And we have Suzu and Julian talking about the baby. He's asking her about marriage, and she is not liking that. She's just kind of like, no, no, no. um, to be honest, I don't think that she really like is in love with him. I think that she thinks of him as a good friend and someone she's comfortable with, but I don't think that she, has romantic feelings for him. I think that she likes him, but it's not that deep. But I think he probably is reading into it a little more. He's a little younger. He doesn't have as much life experience. But yeah, they are kind of arguing a little bit now about the baby and the whole situation, and it's just a lot for everybody. And we have Reina still doing university, and then we have Larissa here who is working on her mischief skill because she has to get it up pretty high in order to actually summon the urban myth. She's working on the Live Fast aspiration. As a reminder, she's also in the computer club. Julian is also in the chess club. Reina and Suzu have graduated high school. Suzu is supposed to go to graduation today, so we will see that. And she is still drinking because she's an alcoholic. So I think that her family is going to start really taking issue with it. I mean, before they were worried, but weren't really, you know, being forceful with her about it. But now they're just kind of like, you know, I think that if you feel compelled to drink while you're pregnant, you might have a problem. So there is definitely some conversation starting to happen around that. And Suzu is not enjoying it. Anyway, we're going to continue here. I'm trying to figure out, yeah, I think you have to get the moodlet that says you're worried before you can accuse someone of being addicted. So she's going to ask Suzu about it, and Suzu's, of course, going to lie and be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any problems whatsoever. And we are not going to talk about it again. So she is very much in, I don't know if she's in denial, but like the last person that she would confess that to is her new stepmother. So there is that. And we are going to graduation very soon. Here we go. I don't know why. I thought that there would be a prompt, but there's not. So I guess we're just going to go ourselves and head over there to get Suzu graduated. She did graduate because she became a young adult. Reina graduated early, so she will not be participating in the graduation. Although I guess she could. I think I saw in James Turner's video that you can go to graduation and like just go up there and get a diploma, but you won't get the cap and gown and stuff. You won't be considered a graduate. So I'm not really sure if that would have worked, but I didn't try it. Anyway, here we are, and they also do keep changing in and out of their cap and gowns. Like she keeps changing her outfit over and over and over again. And I do not like that. But regardless, we are here and let's take some selfies. Let's take some selfies with Reina in front of the thing here, which of course they go to take the selfie and they're not facing the backdrop, but that's fine. So here we are. She is going to be in her third trimester very soon. See, look, she changed her clothes. I don't know why. There's Dad just standing there in front of the stage. Okay, so here comes everybody. Okay, you're playing football together. I see. Okay, let's change her back into the graduation robe and then we will start watching the graduation. So there we go. Everybody is starting to get their diplomas. I'm really not sure if she would have eventually gotten it herself, but the event was like 1 hour away from ending, and I was getting a little worried that she wouldn't do it autonomously. So I sent her up there and let's get a picture of her getting her diploma. Honestly, the camera is like the bane of my existence lately. It is making it so hard for me to use my mouse to, twirl around. And she changed her clothes again. And she took off her hat. Okay. Oh, she was throwing her graduation hat, but it was her regular hat. Okay, that's fine. That's totally cool. Okay, so let's talk to some other people. We also need, Larissa needs to go on or ask on 5 dates, which she's only done, I think, one so far. Not that it counted for our aspiration for some reason. But let's start talking to some people. And then I wanted to send everybody home. The lot, of course, is changing itself back to the auditorium. But okay, so I'm sending everybody home, and guess what? We have the bane of my existence, a game crash. Yay! Oh boy. So that's what happened. I ended up having to replay that entire section. So here we are the next morning, and we are still trying to do the urban legend thing. I think Larissa does have the mischief for it, but for some reason it's not working. So, like, I did Google it and it says you have to get to level 7 mischief, which she is, but she's still unable to actually complete that action, which I'm not really sure what's going on there. But anyway, we're just going to ignore me trying to figure that out for 5 million years. And let's say that they're talking about Suzu and the baby, actually. Maybe Larissa makes an offhand comment, which she thinks is maybe funny, but it's not really funny, and Julian gets mad. So he leaves. And then everyone is kind of talking to Suzu, and her father and her sister are trying to talk to her and be like, look, you are having a baby. You need to get yourself under control. You're a young adult now. You aren't going to college. You don't have a job. You aren't doing anything, and you're just, drinking, and you're pregnant, and it's a total disaster. This is not what it is supposed to be like. So Suzu is going to get defensive about that, but I think that she is, everyone is starting to hello, like there's too many people there. Like she's definitely going to get defensive if so many people are trying to talk to her at the same time. But I think that she's starting to get it in her head that like maybe this is a bad situation. So she is going to remove herself from the situation for now, but she's got a lot to think about. And everybody is tense. That's fine. Yes. Can you guys like please walk away? Okay. We're about to start high school again. So there is that. And I'm going to buy a bassinet. And then we'll go back to this chit chat. So here we are, and we are just having them talk. And Reina is going to go in and talk to Suzu personally. This is her twin, her sister, her best friend. So they are going to chat, and she's basically going to say to her, you know what, I really want you to think about what you're going to do. We really care about you. Dad comes in and joins the conversation. They're just kind of saying, we really care about you, and we notice that since mom left, you've been having a hard time, and we really want you to get help for that. And so maybe consider after the baby's born going to rehab. So that is the conversation that they have. And then we're off to school. So here we are. And we are going to school with Larissa and Julian. And Larissa is going to continue to try and get dates by flirting with people. Also, I'm still trying to figure out that mischief thing, and it is just not working. I really don't know what the problem with that was. Like, it was supposed to work at level 7, but I'm not really sure why it's not. Anyway, Julian, I guess, is going to go on the computer, maybe chit chat with some other students as well. You don't really know that many of them. And I actually like how when we graduated, it did age up some of the other students who graduate with us. And, so we could have our classmates graduate with us. Not all of them did, obviously, but that makes sense too. Like if you're graduating, you're a senior, and there are 3 other grades in high school. So that makes sense. Yeah, I did just reset the teacher to prevent him from catching us doing this stink bomb, except it doesn't even matter because it blows up on on us anyway. Luckily, she didn't die. I was really, really concerned about that. I thought she was going to die because I think you can die from the stink bomb. So that was a little scary. Also, I'm cheating her mischief because I'm trying to figure out what the problem is because Google has potentially lied to me. But yeah, she totally backfired that on herself there. Then we're going to go to class. And yes, now that I've upped her to level 10, she can summon the urban myth. So I'm not really sure why Google said it was level 7 when I guess it's not. But, I guess that's just the way that it is. So that's fine. And here we are in school. Yep, I'm just going to try and queue up. We'll show Malcolm Landgrab, the urban myth, and see how scared he gets. Let's try and get a picture. As you can, it's just like the camera. It hates me. It's fine. See like the struggle that I am on. Okay, so we are trying to take a look at this. And let's see. Yeah, that it looks like that's the sound they're making. And yep, so she jump scares him and he doesn't like it. But let's flirt with him now. So that's fine. Why is he? Oh, he's confident. I was like, why are you sad? You're not. Okay, and she has a crush on him too. She has a crush on everybody. It's fine. She can be a serial romantic when she grows up. Okay, so let's take a selfie with him as well because we want him to, potentially be one of our dates. There's that. Here we go. In the cafeteria. Awesome. Our new bestie, Malcolm. Can you imagine, like, you don't really know somebody and you're like, yeah, let's take a selfie together? That would be so awkward. Anyway, I do want Larissa and Julian to get to the top level of their respective after school clubs. So I'm going to have her practice programming over here. Um, he's not practicing chess right now, but I do want them both to get to level 3. They're both at level 2 right now, and she is scared from the urban myths. So I think if she called it one more time, she would die, but this is not what's going to happen in the Let's Play because I'm trying to get her to the top level of some of these things. She's already at the top level of the streamer career, so that is good, and I'm happy about that. And she's going to skip class and program instead, and then we are going to both head to our after school activities. So I get booted back to our home lot. Here we are. They're both at their activities. I'm going to have them work hard on that, and we are still here. Honestly, I feel like Suzu's been pregnant forever, but that's probably because my game has crashed twice. I think it crashed twice. But the second crash you didn't see because I was replaying that day and then I crashed again and then I updated some mods and stuff and now it's working. So I'm not really sure exactly what happened there. It's a little scary, but like, okay, anyway, it doesn't matter because the game's working now. But Suzu comes out to shower naked in the rain and Reina's like, okay, you know what? You don't really get a choice anymore. So she is going to go have the baby and she's going to name the baby Tiara because she's a little princess. And, at the same exact time, we're going to sign up for another thing of university semester. And then Suzu is outside. The baby has just been born. And, dad is going to come up to her and just be like, okay, that's enough. And they are going to have a conversation and she is going to agree to go to rehab. So she has agreed to do that. And we'll use Basemental to do that. I mean, that's the thing that got her to be an addict in the first place. So that mod. So here we go. Also, the kids keep coming home high from school. Anyway, okay, so she's off. She's off. She is committed to bettering herself for the baby and for her future, her own future. She wants, she always had such big aspirations. She always wanted to be famous and a celebrity and blah, blah, blah. And now she's not doing any of it. And I think that she's also disappointed in the way that her life has gone and she wants to improve that. And so she is definitely willing to do that and is going to hopefully, turn out all right there. So we are also going to do one more date as Larissa. We're just going to do it at the house and send them over to the fairgrounds, which they won't go to because they hate me. But we are going to try, and I'm going to skip the part where I try to find it. So anyway, the family all hanging out is where we're going to wrap up for the day. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this part. We will be seeing Suzu really starting to shine in the next one. Hopefully she'll get her life on track. Raina is continuing to do school and we will continue to try and do the other teen things with Larissa and Julian. So I hope that you guys enjoyed and I'll catch you in the next one.